Step 1. Lay the napkin flat out in front of you. Step 2. Fold the napkin diagonally in half. Step 3. Roll the bottom of the napkin forward 2/3 of the way to the top. Step 4. Flip it over and roll the tail from the right to left tail. Step 5. Tuck the end of the napkin in. Step 6. Pull the 2 points apart to create stem of the rose. Step 7. Flip it over.
Step 1. Lay the napkin flat out in front of you. Make sure these are facing up. Step 2. Fold the napkin diagonally in half. Step 3. Fold the bottom right corner up towards the center. Step 4. Flip the napkin over so the open end is facing away from you. Step 6. Fold the napkin in half, taking the bottom point of the diamond to the top. Step 7. Tuck your thumbs underneath the center of the triangle at the same time. Lift the middle up whilst bringing the two corners of the triangle together.
Step 1. Lay the napkin out in front of you. Step 2. Fold napkin in half diagonally. Step 3. Fold down base 1/3 of the way. Step 4. Turn napkin over and roll from the bottom to top. Step 5. Tuck corners inside, cup at base of fold and stand. Step 6. Turn one layer of point down and set on base.
Lay the napkin in front of you. Step 1. Fold the napkin in half vertically. Step 2. Fold the napkin like accordion, starting at either narrow and leave one end with 2 to 3 inches of unfolded napkin to support the standing fan. Step 3. Fold the napkin in half with the accordion folds on the outside. Step 4. Grasp the unfolded corners where they meet on the open end and fold, tucking them under the accordion folds. Step 5. Open it and stand it up.
Step 1. Fold napkin in half vertically. Step 2. Fold the bottom half of the napkin up.
Step 3. Flip and fold in the middle.
Step 4. Tuck corner between the folds. Pick up the right corner and roll it under the short folds on the left hand side. Align the corners so the bottom and right sides of the napkin are straight. Step 5. Flip the napkin. Smooth the napkin, then flip it over.
Step 1. Lay the napkin out in front of you. Step 2. Fold the napkin in half so the opening is facing you. Step 3. Fold the top right corner down to meet the bottom edge.
Step 4. Fold the bottom left corner upwards to meet the top edge. You should now have a shape like a rhombus. Step 5. Flip the napkin over. To keep it the same as the picture, take the bottom right corner with your right hand and the top left with your left hand. Now, in one movement, flip the napkin towards you as if the bottom left corner was an axis. Step 6. Fold the top half of the bottom edge up to meet the top edge. You should be left with a triangle points towards you. Step 7. Reach underneath the right side and you should find a triangular point. Pull this out so you have two triangles of equal length facing you. Step 8. With the tip of the triangle you just had, you now need to fold it back on itself, opening it up. Step 9. Fold the left hand side triangle in half.
Step 7. You now need to tuck the right hand side of the napkin to the inside of the left triangle. 8. Stand the napkin up vertically and push the outsides together, causing it to take shape.
Step 1. Lay the napkin face down in front of you. Step 2. Fold the napkin in half diagonally. Step 3. Bring the left and right corners of the napkin to the point of the triangle. Step 4. Fold the bottom of the napkin one half of the way and press this fold as well. Step 5. Flip the napkin over and fold the left hand side and fold the right side and tuck the napkin underneath the left fold. Step 6. Flip the napkin over again and pull the two tips of the napkins down from petals.
Step 1. Fold the corners of the napkin into the center and press flat. Step 2. Repeat the step 1 a second time. Step 3. Holding the center points together, carefully turn the napkin over. Step 4. Hold the four corners into the center again, but do not press. Step 5. It is time to make the petals of your flowers now. Holding the center firmly, partly pull out the previous fold from under each corner and gently pull them upwards to make the first layer of petals. Step 6. To create the base leaves of your water lily, pull out the corners from underneath between the petals. A fresh water lily ready to put a smile on all of guests' face when they come. Thank you.
Step 1. Lay the napkin out in front of you. Step 2. Fold the napkin half towards self. Step 3. Fold the napkin into quarters and place a diamond shape in front of you. Make sure you have all the open flaps facing towards you. Step 4. Fold the first of the flap up so it's meet the very top of the diamond. Step 5. Now do the same with the next flap but about an inch lower. Step 6. Same again but once more an inch lower. Step 7. That's right, you guessed it, one more fold up about an inch below the last. Step 8. Flip the entire napkin over so you're looking at the back of what you just created. Step 9. Fold the right hand side just over halfway. Step 10. Fold the left hand side over the same as you did in the previous step. Step 11. Flip the napkin back over the tree. Reveal your diamond napkin fold.
Step 1. Lay the napkin flat out in front of you. Step 2. Fold the napkin diagonally in half. Step 3. Pull the bottom edge of the napkin to the top center of the triangle. Then you can now create a leaf napkin folding.